Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. The mind today was Apostle Graham Millstone, Thomas Truth and Rule Well. Peace, blessings, and salutation. I come out there, scatter about the four corners of the earth. That's serving the truth and not true sincerity. So I say Shalom. It's a button of Bala comes to another video in the spirit. And the top of this video is going to be about wars and uproars, and obviously from the title, you will see where this video is going to go and be going into, because right now we have that war going on over there in Israel, between, I believe, Israel and Hamas, I believe, and all of this is fitting right into prophecy, where it talks about it's going to be, you should hear, I'm just going to grab it. This is Matthew 24:6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Con. So that's what's going on. We're hearing wars and rumors of wars. I hear brothers saying with this war going on, it's going to cause other nations to get involved. I think they said Russia is going to have to get involved. Then I think also America's going to get involved, because America backs the land over there in Israel. The people who's in that land right now, America's backed them. So if they get involved, you can see how all this is going to lead up to what? To World War III. Okay. I'm going to continue to read. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And that's what's going on. You got nation rising against nation, and you got kingdoms rising against kingdoms, man. And all this is prophecy playing out right in front of our face. And this is recorded within the scripture. So this just that debunks when people try to say that. They try to say all the prophecies that come to pass, or whatever they be trying to say, man. Or they try to say the Bible's not true and nothing like that, man. You're crazy. Because literally what I just read is happening right now as we speak. It says famines, inflation is happening on food, and they're running out of food. I'm in the food industry, so I noticed that, it's a lot of stuff that we can't order no more, or we have to change from where we was getting certain stuff from. So, and what's in my mind is like, where they're running out, they're running out. So they have to go get it from somewhere else, and some stuff they just have to totally discontinue because they don't have it no more, or the price on it is too high. So then you see that coming into factor, and plus back I think a few months ago or last year, when they was destroying all these different factories, like the Tyson chicken factory caught on fire, and something else. This is all programmed to happen. But also, who's allowing this stuff to happen, causing stuff to happen? Yahweh Shai. Okay? Pestilence. They're not slowly. They are trying to say that there's another variant out here of the Crown Royal 91, man. They're trying to say there's another variant. They're going to continue to keep saying that. But supposedly this variant that they got right now is supposed to be a combination of all the different ones that supposedly they have said has happened. And this one can really, it can really attack it can really attack your body. Okay, and really cause you to get very sick. And you being jabbed up is really not gonna help you against this one. So it's basically the same thing over and over again. That's how he is. He is tacky because he continues to keep doing the same thing over and over again. But what? Jake is simple. Jake keep falling for it. So if he gonna continue to keep juicing y'all asses up until some shit gonna happen, man. Because when they did that, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, when they did that test, that nationwide test or whatever. Whether it didn't have effect on people yet, but whatever happened, something's gonna happen. They didn't do that shit for no reason. Something's gonna happen. So, yeah, continue to keep our eyes look out. But the scriptures say in verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah. It's the beginning of sorrows. Things are about to really start getting bad, and really about to see you ramping up, man. But like it says, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. The end is not yet, because we know there's certain things that still have to happen. You know, JT has to happen. We know the MOTB has to be fully implemented. And then World War III. You understand? It has to be a draft, you know, for World War III. You know, it's a lot of things that, I ain't gonna say a lot, but there's things that still have to happen before the end is here, before the day of the Lord is here. But we can see that we're close. We're close to that day. Let me grab this. It is 2nd Ezra 16. I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, woe is me who will deliver me in those days. You know, and this is the prophet Ezra saying this, because the Lord gave him a vision to see the things that was going to be happening in the days we're living in now. And he seen how terrible it was. That's what he said, woe is me, which means destruction. Who will deliver me in those days? Who's going to help him? He was like, who's going to help him today? Because Ezra understood, as well as the other prophets understood, reincarnation is real. So he understood that he would be back in them times, living in these times. That's what he said, who will deliver me in those days? Because we're going to need spiritual intervention. We're going to need Yahweh Bashem Havashai. Okay? It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. Now, I just read that in Matthew, as it says the beginning of sorrows, and is reiterating it again in 2nd Ezra 16. It says beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, like it said in Matthew 24. It says the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent for scourges for amendment. But for all these things that they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges kind. So all these things are going to be happening, but what? You got the wicked that's not going to turn from their wickedness. That's why they ultimately have to just be destroyed, completely wiped away with. That goes for you wicked ass 2/3 Jake, and as well as Esau as well. Okay, because you got our people that want to join hand in hand with the wicked. So what? They're going to partake in the same destruction as Eas, and that's on them. Let me grab this. This is 2nd Ezra 9. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproar other people in the world, is that's not going on right now? Have we been not hearing about earthquakes and basically all over the world in different countries, and countries that have never had earthquakes before, the earthquakes of magnitudes that never have happened before? Come on now, who is doing these things? And then it says uproars of the people. Like I said, dude, is that not going on right now with this strike stuff going on here in Michigan? You know, with that war going over there in Israel. You know, the people from over there are protesting. You know, it's uproars everywhere. You know, you can see how the Lord is mingling the spirits of these people. You know, and getting people riled up. You're getting Jake riled up. Everybody's getting riled up. Everybody's spirit is unsettled. You can see it. But for us, we're good. Because what? We understand what's going on. Because what? The Lord gave us what? He gave us this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. He gave us a secret. And this secret is not for everybody. But we're thankful that the Lord gave it to us, man. Because when shit really starts getting crazy and people start bugging out, we're gonna be able to keep our heads. And Yahweh Desire, the Lord gives us a spirit, you know, he puts that spirit on us. to also to be able to withstand the things that we're going to see. Because we ain't never seen or been through the stuff that's going to happen. But Yahweh decided the Lord put the spirits on us to be able to go through it. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end is manifest. So the Lord told us about these things, man. And these things are going to happen. And these things are happening. So what? What are we supposed to be doing while these things are happening? We're supposed to what? Continue to get better, in this ministry. We got to, I just said it in my last video, but we got to do more. We got to do more. We got to continue to go hard and go harder for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And continue to pray, Pray to the Lord to continue to pray for our faith, to strengthen our faith, to give us more faith, and to help us get through the things that are going to start happening. Because when it's all said and done, we're going to need Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to be on our side. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is another warning, as a watchman. That's our roles here in this ministry, to be watchmen, to warn. This is a warning. You see the things that are going on. So for you Jake out there, for you niggers, Latinos, Native Americans, you Israelites, you're the Israelites, you're the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Come seek the Lord while he may be found. So that's pretty much it. When this video was edifying, I'm going to close out by giving our praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash, Shalom.